All right, so David, what do you think about the contestants here today?
I think they're very well matched. And I think that we have two people who are quite determined to eat each other under the table. How about you, Eugene?
Well, you know, it's hard to say. It's hard to say how this matchup is going to play out. I mean, especially once they start equalizing for weight. Evans clearly has a slight advantage in having been the one to choose the time and the date of this competition.
It does seem like he has a home field advantage here, Eugene.
He
I
does.
completely agree with that.
He has also been the one to choose the food as well. So we'll have to see how much that plays into things. So clearly, though, Evan has had a lot of experience, so he's definitely is trying to pace himself. Emmy seems to be taking a slightly different approach, though. What do you think about her initial approach to this?
I think that her initial approach of just going all out as soon as humanly possible is a good strategy, because that way she'll be able to maximize her food intake before her stomach realizes that it's full.
Ah.
I think he's eating faster than I am,
Except for the fact that the next plate's probably going to take, like, forever.
Yeah, can we get the next round of pancakes?
So really, like,
We should have brought, like,
So we've ordered the second round of plates. Evan has finished his up, and Emmy is still finishing those up. She's well on her way, though. Now, what do you think about drinking water? How much water do you think they should drink? Because it'll certainly help it go down a bit, but that also is going to add some volume to. So what do you think is the typical amount? What do you think will be the sweet spot for them?
I think they should rehydrate using syrup instead of water. That would be my plan.
Yeah, and I noticed, as far as I can tell, Evans used butter, but I don't think either of them has used syrup. Am I mistaken on that?
You're right about that, Eugene. You're very right.
Huh. Interesting. Do you think that's a common thing for these sort of contests?
You know what? I personally wouldn't know. This is my first pancake eating contest. But that's not the strategy I would use. I would douse that son of a bitch with as much syrup as I could.
Huh. Like I said, having the extra liquid does make it go down a little bit faster.
Mm-hmm.
And it might make it contract a little bit, I feel. Because instead of being quite so fluffy. But
make you sick faster.
But it does add a little bit more calories and a little more volume as well in other ways.
That's true, but they're good calories. Syrup is all you want.